Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of OMSI 2. Today we're back on Westcountry 3.03 where you can see a Great Western HST leaving on the lines behind. It looks absolutely fantastic, and those trains I do believe leave roughly every half an hour or every 15 minutes. I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you, I'm not too sure. Now we are going to be driving the Masterswitch Veiling 2 today, and we're going to be driving the Route 35 just to see what has actually changed on route. Now we've driven the 1 and we've driven the 1A and the 1B, and so I thought we'd have a little look and see what we can find today. Now, weirdly enough, my branding patch seems to have disappeared, but it did say Volvo on there, so I'm not entirely sure why we don't have a Volvo logo on the steering wheel. Did it always have a Volvo logo on the steering wheel? I'm not too sure. Obviously, we have no Wright Bus logo at the front here because it's the Wessex livery by Dan Deering, and there's a link in the description where you can get both the map and the livery, because of course the map updates were released last week. These never had the Wright Bus logos at the front, so yeah, we're not missing out in that sense. Now we need to get the ticket loaded. Let me just have a look to see. We are selling tickets, which is good, and what we will do is we'll get those route arrows on. I do know the 35, but I don't know if there's any changes, so we'll see. In that sense, we appear to have no functioning ticket machine. Does it usually take this long? I don't know. The clock's working, so that's good. We'll get you on there, and then the 35, which is going to Totnes. Ah, there we go. Ticket machine's all working. That is good news. Get that booted up. Yeah, that's the one. Yes, get it all on. Yeah, lovely. Fantastic. Have we got? We've got everything working in here. It's got the Esteban Civic V3 seats. They look like they've got leather headrests and the old interior. That is an awful interior, isn't it? Surely this isn't what they actually have. Really? Oh, it's not nice. Not nice at all. Apparently we've got no assault screen either on this, but I would imagine that first would have had an assault screen. I thought that was just first spec, but there we go. Now let's have a look. Where are we actually going? So we're going to go on to the 35 and X35. Now yeah, this is definitely a map that you want to go download. If you're new to OMSI, you haven't got this map yet, definitely go and download it. It is fantastic. I mean, you'll have seen, if you're not new to the channel, you'll have seen me driving Westcountry before. And there's a reason for that. It is just awesome. It's the best freeware map out there by far. There we go. We'll pop that there. I think that's at a jaunty angle. It is, isn't it? And we've not crashed into the things, but it's still at a bit of a jaunty angle. So we'll get the red text up at the top. We're due out in 16 minutes, so we're just going to skip ahead. There we go. Have we got any passengers in the bus station? No, we don't. Right, well, off we go. I'll just reverse off like that. There we go. Full lock on. This is easily my favourite bus to drive on this map. Well, I say it's my favourite bus. It's either between this or the Studio Polygon Renown. It's definitely a full-size single-decker anyway. I just think it suits the map so well in comparison to... Well, the double-deckers also suit the map. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, dear, we've had a crash. When I was on the Route 1 last time, I pulled out on somebody there. It's quite a difficult corner to see round, isn't it? So, yeah, this updates Westcountry 3. So this is the new version of Totnes, which will be coming in version 3.1. So it's sort of an intermediate update at this moment in time. So you won't really see that many changes around Paignton. Oh, right, okay. I thought we would start here because we've done this already. I reckon we can get round. It says long buses to go all the way around the roundabout, but you can actually get round there quite easily. So yeah, we haven't provided duty cards, media for printing, or a duty-based timetable system. So I believe what they're saying there is like when you start at the beginning of the day, you won't have your depot runs on there, etc. Which again, that was a little bit of a shame. I did point that out to IOMX, and he corrected me so that I knew what was happening there. Is nobody getting on this bus? Nobody's getting on. You really expect me to believe nobody's getting on? What I do want though is I want a nice sort of It's going to be a little far away, isn't it? Can we get a nice closer shot? Maybe about there. That is better. Doesn't it look good? You've got to hand it to Masterswitch. It's such a good-looking bus, isn't it? Right, so High Street. We've got Totnes on the front. That's why. You blithering idiot. We're off to Paignton. You sausage. Right, there we go. Let him on. We're going to need to retake that photo, of course, aren't we?
Hello, mate.
Hello.
A return ticket, please.
Right, see you out.
Thank you very much.
Come on, everyone on quick sticks. There we go. Right, let's get that photo again, but with Paignton on. There we go. That's much better. Much better, methinks. Right, off we go. Are we going out in front of that van? I think we'll wait, because he's not going to let me out, is he? He's probably going to crash into us. Yeah, that's another car that's driven through us. Do you know, it's not the most successful of days for us, is it? So, yeah, there's spare HOF files, so don't worry about your Studio Polygon buses, etc. Your Masterswitch buses having the correct working HOF files. That includes everything. And, yeah, basic... if you've done the... oh, what was it? The chap that did the timetable mods, so added new, in inverted commas, routes in, you need to delete your Westcountry folder if you're thinking of that, because you'll lose all of those. I never bothered with those, like was it the 36 and all that nonsense, because, you know, I just stick to what comes with the map. I don't like tampering with adding new routes and that. It's just me personally. Some people do, some people don't. It's just not for me. So, yeah, the new Totnes, there's going to be caravans as AI traffic. Has anyone seen a caravan as an AI traffic yet? And some of the traffic will produce muffled music. So, like, if you've got your beats on, that's good. We've obviously got the AI trains, which appear in Totnes at 0, 0 and 30 minutes past the hour. And at the Midland depot level crossing at 15 and 45 minutes past the hour. Excellent. Oh no, this is going to upset some people. The X35 has been temporarily suspended until we decide its fate, as it's a pointless route right now. Look at that. I am guilty of saying the X35 was in this update, because I saw on the thing above at the Totnes Bus Station it said X35 and 35, didn't it? So I just assumed they kept it. But yeah, the 35 has been temporarily suspended, which is it's quite sad. It was never my favourite route. If I had to drive, or if I was going to drive one, I would always pick a 35. I just think it's nicer to drive, to be honest with you. I've always thought the X35 was a little bit pointless. But hey ho, that's just my personal opinion. What else have we got? 35 now starts and stops at Totnes Road in Paignton. The only problem with that I've found is that when you're selecting your duty, it says Totnes to Totnes Road.
Hello,
so there's obviously the potential for you to get a little bit confused there. Roadworks at the crossroads on Totnes Road in Paignton. This is to represent changes coming in 3.1, where the tired street will be given a facelift by the local authority. Now that's the sort of thing I really like, those little attention to detail. I think that's fantastic. That really is good. So like now we've got the roadworks, and in the next update we'll have the new, the new bit of road. That's good. That's what I really, really like about the stuff that UK design team and OMSI do. Everything is just brilliant. Of course, don't forget that the trade estate is no more. So whilst we've got a bus every 20 minutes down the 35, there are none of them that go to the trade estate anymore. So if you were a fan of the trade estate and the station and all that jazz, yeah, you are going to be disappointed here. But hey, you've got a new Route 1A and 1B to play with, and that's exciting. Oh, we're nearly in the back of a Prius. You're blocking the road. Obviously that roundabout's gone, hasn't it? The roundabout where we are now. It's all disappeared. It's now traffic lights. Excuse me. Alright, come on then. I'm hoping we've still got that nice bit of bus lane. I always like the bus lane here, so yeah. Oh look, there you go. There's the caravan on the back of the car. That's awesome. Look, the Route 1A and the Route 1B are going to join us here from the left. I wonder what they scrubbed off that sign. Of course, we've got Shyster Homes on the left that the sign's fallen down on. I love that. It's little things, little things. That's what just keeps bringing me back to Westcountry again and again and again and again, because it's just brilliant, isn't it? You can see it's still got X35 on all the signs. It's quite sad, isn't it, now the route's gone? Well, suspended. It's not gone indefinitely. Where's the bus not going? Come on, foot down. Nobody getting off? Oh, we'll get our foot down then, because we're a little bit late. Good job I was slowing. Right, we'll slow down for the Whitehaven. Whitehaven surgery, is it? Yes. When it comes to the chunks, size does matter. Of course it does. Agree with you, Ben and Jerry's. Right, we're pulling out in front of this chap. I don't know if he was planning on letting us in or not, but we are in. We're off. Of course, playing with the Eclipse 2, you haven't got the announcements. If you're playing with the Studio Polygon buses, you do tend to find that you get the next stop announcements. It does seem to be bus specific. Obviously, the Studio Polygon Renown doesn't have announcements, but yeah, a lot of the Masterswitch stuff doesn't. I don't know if any of the Masterswitch things do have the announcements, but I mean, if you've been here before, you'll know that I'm not too much of a fan of the onboard announcements. I see the benefits in them, but it's just not something that I've ever really had in my local buses. There we go. Really, we need to WD-40 this foot pedal on my Thrustmaster T300 RS. Going with the right squeak when we're braking. Right, full steam ahead. So obviously a lot of this area has remained the same. I'd be interested to see as well if he's moved all the Peugeots in distress around since the last time we came up here. We've got the Enviro 400s, the trusty Enviro 400s, or London City Bus 400 should I say. Where would we be without them? It was like the first proper UK OMSI bus, wasn't it? That was half decent. And now you look back at it and think, oh, he's not getting on? No, he's just walking, isn't he? Now you look back at the London City Bus 400 and think, oh dear, did I ever used to drive that? It's hideous. Yeah, but it was brilliant for the time, wasn't it? OMX was also suggesting that that I download the old buses of the Westcountry, so not Westcountry 3, but the buses of the Westcountry 2. Downloading the old B9TL and recreating that video from years ago that we used to do. That we did the full route, didn't we, if you remember? Just seeing like how the quality compared to today's Westcountry. I think that'd be a pretty good idea. I really do like a suggestion. Do of course let me know if you think that's something you'd enjoy. Oh, there's been another crash. I've not noticed any obvious changes around here. But again, in the changelog it didn't say that we would notice a lot of changes around here. But then I always liked this bit around Berry Pomeroy and all this area, so I'm quite glad it's not changed in a way. Alright, get the show on the road. Oh, there's nobody getting on. Right, okay, carry on. Thought that woman was getting on for a second. It's the thing, they do hang around bus stops, don't they? They like to hang around bus stops, and obviously you think, oh my lord, there's someone to get on the bus, and then it never happens. Right, nobody coming that way either. We are good to go, folks. I'll tell you what we are going to do, though. We are going to get another look at that. Oh, it does look good. Still not quite convinced whether it's as nice as the first one, but it's always good to get a few shots, isn't it? Just to make sure that you've got something you like. Off we go. Apple trees all out on the left there. And we've even got the Burt cider, so there's continuity in that sense. That's awesome. Has that always been like that? Were the apples always out in summer? Ooh, what was that beep? Are we speeding? I mean, I don't know if he's done much to do with the timetabling on this, but I mean, the timetabling... What was that? Oh, it was a grate? Was there not something else behind us that we went past? What did I think that was out of the corner of my eye? No idea. Yeah, I don't know like how different the timetabling is. I know he said he's not made a big deal of the timetabling, but it's easy enough to stick to. I'm not finding that we have to razz it round the map. You know, we're managing to just sort of plod. Alright, you're doing 60 kilometres an hour. You are going quite fast, but yeah, we're a minute early. I'm not struggling to keep time, but I'm not having to drive around so slowly because there's too much time. You know, so it's a happy medium. Right, down towards Thornford Regis. Quite good that there's not a lot of passengers on. Maybe it's because it's the middle of the day. It's 5 to 2. But if there is one thing that I do like, it's a nice quiet service. You know, it's if the passenger numbers are up and down, you know, busier at peak time, that's a really, really nice addition. I know they do that on Gainsborough. That has busier times. We didn't realise that was raised. Flipping heck. Went with the right bang, didn't it? Right, there we go. Anything? Oh yeah, I always forget these lights can take a while, can't they? They can take even longer when I come round the corner and then decide to have a break there. Although we are actually running on time, aren't we? So maybe it's been tweaked so you don't always arrive here so early. What a silly place for a bus stop. But not an unrealistic place for a bus stop. You can imagine that the local council will put the bus stop here. It will cause absolute untold misery to lots of motorists, especially at peak time. And, you know, they just wouldn't have thought about that. Like, oh, it's right after a set of traffic lights. So, despite the fact it's a ridiculous place to put that bus stop, it's accurate. Right, back onto the main road now. Oh, come on, not too fast, Joe. Straight round. Straight round and out. Everybody hold on. Is there anybody to get off? No, I don't think there is. Nobody to get on. I don't think I've ever picked anyone up there. Ever at Broadcombe Lane. In my history of driving Westcountry 3, I still don't believe that I've ever picked anybody up. Nope. Pylon appeared on the top there. It's going round to the right. Of course, we've got Yulberton Road. Going past the Park and Ride. There's actually a really, really nice livery for the Eclipse. A Park and Ride livery, which Phantom has done. It's a Westcountry livery for the Park and Ride branding. Really, really nice. I've not seen it before. It's quite a dark blue. Oh, hang on, Yulberton Road. How on earth are we 3 minutes early? How did that happen? Ooh, there we go. Keep going down here. That's better. Can't believe nobody's got off yet. Have we got anybody on board? Oh, we've got a couple. Ooh, little bit of lag. So again, round here, very, very, very similar. Oh, hang on, Nuthatch Way. Whoa, sorry, love. Too busy looking at the clock at the top.
Hello.
There we go, that's better. Gonna end up delayed now though. I've skipped ahead. Seems a little bit of an odd one with the traffic lights. Oh right, they can right turn as well. I see. Well, that makes sense. Still nothing. Still nothing. Oh dear, 0.6 late now. Well, that'll teach you to skip the time ahead, won't it? You sausage. And away we go. So of course we're coming down to the hospital now. It'll be quite interesting to see where the Totnes Road terminus is, which they've changed, because obviously it used to be Memorial Crescent. Mem Cres if you're down with the kids. But obviously that is not the case anymore. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to see where the new terminus is. Whether we go around in like a triangle or what we do. I'm not too sure. Oh, heck. I wonder what's made him change it from Memorial Crescent. Maybe there's too many things turning round there. I'm not sure.
Hello.
Hi, handsome. Just a
Hiya.
single, darling.
7.10.
You duck.
Single, please.
£2.10. There we go. Thank you, sir. Right, let's get going. Of course, yeah, the 100 turns left here, doesn't it? And goes into the hospital. Come on, you're doing it on purpose now. Let's have a look. We can easily fit through there, can't we? Of course you can, you've got collisions turned off. Of course you can fit through there. There we go, St. Marie roundabout. Let's get a bit of you. Get everybody aboard. Hello, welcome.
Good day, driver.
Welcome aboard. Okay, no tickets. That's all right, isn't it? Just not pull out in front of the Prius. Oh, it appears the VW's letting me out. Thank you for that. We'll give him a little flash on the hazard lights. Ah, right, so the next one's PTR Totnes Road. So yeah, I think this is where the route terminates. That will be interesting. Does PTR mean part route, I wonder? I'm not sure. Maybe the 35 is going to be extended? Or maybe it means Paignton turnaround? I'm not sure. I really wouldn't like to call it, to be honest with you. I wonder what's happening with Memorial Crescent then. Like, is it being demolished? Are we getting a bus station type thing? Rightio, so we're going round to the right. Then we're going to boot everybody off, obviously, because that's where this bus terminates. We'll have a little look at where it goes next, though. So I'd be interested to see. So we need to be in the left-hand lane. Is this the same? Didn't the bus stop used to be here? Is this all... This isn't different, surely. No, I think this is how it used to be, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, right, okay. Totnes Road, Paignton Totnes Road. Timing point, 35 terminates. Rightio, so we shall let everybody off there. We're going to get the... yeah, we've got the timetable doodah. So, I'm going to see, where do we go next? So we go forward down there. Forward, yeah. 35. I mean, Memorial Crescent is still here. The 122's there, yeah. It still says 35, but obviously we're... What do we do next? Torside Road, Disley Street, Memorial Crescent. Eh? I don't get it. Like, why do we... Isn't Torside Road down here? Torside Road. Disley Street. Right, okay, and then you go round to Memorial Crescent this way. But I don't get why you don't terminate at Memorial Crescent. It just seems a bit odd to me, does that? Could you still go to Memorial Crescent and then back along? It's just... It's a little bit bizarre, and I'm sure IOMX will explain his reasoning to me, which I can then explain to you in future videos. But there we go. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed that today. It's been pretty good. I've enjoyed that. Like I say, I'm not too sure what's happening in Paignton, but I'm sure there's a grand plan. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please do show your love and appreciation by clicking that like button. As well, if you have enjoyed the video and you want to keep up with OMSI 2 and other future escapades, do consider subscribing so you never miss out on any future OMSI videos. Other than that, as I say, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio! Goodbye for now.